This is exactly how I started working, and I'm able to do everything I'm doing today on my own by myself. This is what I did. Firstly, when I wake up every morning, what I do is I always make a positive degree over myself, like an affirmation, like Violet, you can do this. Violet, you were not born like this. You can walk again. You can go about your life again. You can live your life again the way you actually want to live your life. I always make that decree, positive decree affirmation over my life every morning when I wake up. Even till date, I do that. I don't know when exactly I started, but it's somewhere late 2021 or early 2022. Then I started my exercise on my own. I was doing exercise. I started from the bed because I could not walk, I could not stand very well, I could not walk very well. So I started from the bed. I was always stretching my leg on the bed, raising it up, exercising my legs on the bed. That was exactly how I started. Later, I moved forward to walking around my compound every evening and morning. Even when it was not easy for me, I was still doing that. Then I noticed the legs were coming up, so I started a regular normal exercise like stretching my leg, jogging on the spot, running on the spot, and squatting and all that. I was doing that and I see it was working for me. I was very happy. I continuously doing my exercise. And then I started this TikTok early 2022. I had TikTok on my phone. I was just watching other post video. As at early 2022, I started using it. So I was just dancing some funny dance and all that. I was exercising my legs. Yes, while doing that, I wasn't doing it like I was dancing like I know how to dance. I was doing it for my leg to straighten my legs. And again, I had a supportive family, and I will always have a supportive family. My family is everything to me. If I tell them, please escort me outside, walk me outside so I can do my exercise, no matter the time I call them, even if they are sleeping, they will stand up and help me carry my mat or whatever outside so I can do the exercise I want to do. Before now, the only place I used to go to is the hospital because at a point, I stopped telling them to take me to the church. I stopped going to the church. If anybody should come and tell my mom or my dad about any of their church, you need to attend, my pastor is this, my pastor is that, I will tell my mom and dad, only if we should go. At least now born me. Wetin they do me, they supposed to say am for now. True now, tell now, say wetin they do now, okay, I'm not going again. Because I was tired of seeing what I'm saying in the so-called men of God. God, please forgive me for saying this. But my eyes see shege promos for men of God. And is it the most popular one in Lagos I went to? That one, they said no space for sick people in the house of God. That was the very first time I cried since I was sick. Now the most popular one when they call for worry. When it gets to my turn, since he sees it's not fake, it was not forged miracle, it was real. He ran. He was telling his usher to tell me to drop my hand. Me that was showing you my hands that was bent. You were running away. Most of them, when I get to the place of their, what do they call it, miracle line, when it gets to my turn, they will say the pastor is tired. It's time for the pastor to go and rest. It's always like that. So I was fed up. So I was fed up of the church to church thing. Yes. So I told myself that if these pastors can call on God and God answer them, why can't I call on God myself and He will answer? The pastors are human, I'm human, so if they can call on God, if actually they have a God they call on and they're calling on the same God I know I'm serving, I can still call on that God and that God will still hear my prayer and my cry. So I just I'll do things on my own. I will not let any pastor lay their hands on me again. And I won't still date. I don't let pastor lay their hands on my head. If you want to anoint me, give me the oil on my hands. I'll anoint myself. Yes, it's my personal decision. Because I believe my head is my glory and not just anybody can touch my head. Mind you, while I was working with my fates, I was still taking my medications, and I'm still taking my medications. Do not forget that. This girl you are seeing here today, yes, because of scleroderma, a lot has happened, but God has been sustaining and keeping me. This girl over here, I could not bathe on my own or even fix pad for my period on my own before now. If I want to bathe, my mom must be there or my daughter must be there. The both of them are always the one helping me to bathe. I could not bathe myself, to tell you how bad it was. But God has helped me, and I can do everything on my own now because I was determined. Yes, I did not just stay in one place for the illness. I was not always in one place. I did not give the body chance for that bedridden it wanted to put me on. I was always fighting it. So imagine a grown-up lady like me. After I poo, I will have to call my mom to come and help me wash up. I was really tired of all those situations, and I decided to come out. And the only way I could was to tell myself, you were not born like this. You cannot stay in one place. You have to move, you have to walk, you have to live your life. And that is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm living my life because I choose to live my life. I don't let scleroderma weigh me down. Yes, sometimes I still have flare-ups, I still have crisis, but I don't let it weigh me down. I don't let it weigh me down. The struggles are still here, but I still fight it till date. So the essence of making this video is to tell all those who are fighting stroke, partial stroke, scleroderma, lupus, and those sickness that actually stiffs the body. If you know what scleroderma actually does to one body, it makes the whole body stiff, that you cannot even move your body. But with me, my body is not stiff because I did not let it stiff my body. At a point it did, but when I started the exercise routine and everything I was doing, when I post video here sometimes, maybe I just feel some kind of slight tightness of the body. I would like to move that part of the body. That's when you see me make some dancing videos. So I didn't let it weigh me down. So if you have anyone battling with those illness that their bodies are stiff, they can't move, you as a family member, as their friends, you can help support them by doing easy exercise with them. When I started the exercise, at a point, even my breath after exercise, I'll be breathing so heavily. I'll stop. Another day I will do. I did not stop. I did not let that stop me. I continuously did what I know will help me. So you can help that family member or friend who is going through stuff and cannot walk. You can help them come out of that. And one thing you can also do to help them is make them happy all the time. Don't make them feel less, see themselves less of themselves. Tell them they are special, they are unique. Make them feel love all the time. And you will see how that positive thought and positive lifestyle make them come out of that of that bedridden or unable to walk. Just try to help them. And for you that is going through one health challenge or the other, love yourself. You are unique. You are special. There's nobody like you else in this world. There's just one you in this world. Love you. If you don't love yourself, others can't love you. Yes. The way you carry yourself is the way people will carry you too. So love you. Thanks for watching.